I was the youngest. So mina ngizalwe esithenjini.
Okay.
Ubaba yena bafazi about 5. Umash is the first wife.
Saba will.
And I'm the last born from my mother's guma. So also some about 2. They got pregnant at a very young age, around 15. So bese sexele mina ngedwa kuma ongakazali. So uma ngikhula nalento leyo ukuthi ngitshela ukuthi uma utshela ukuthiwa uzale ifebe. So nami angeke ngize nami ngizomitha ngisasemncane.
So uma uyakufukamela ukuthi wena obeyile example.
Yeah. And she did. Oh my goodness, may her soul rest in peace. She did. So I grew up with that thing yokuthi I need to prove people wrong. Because uma ngikhuliswa uma mina ke uma yedwa ubaba sheshe washona. He was killed when I was 9 years. Uma wayengafundile uma wayethengisela esikolweni athengisela amagwinya the time manje igwinya ngalifuni. And so I had to make it work. You know, emndenini kumele kube khona umuntu oyedwa ozokwazi ukushintsha isimo somndeni wakubo. It had to be me. And uma ngireflecta back, I remember my grandmother from my father's side. Wayehlezi asho athi wena uvusumuzi.
Prophecy.
Yes, and I'm just thinking, what are you talking about? Because there's even history of ukuthi ngazalwa kanjani. Ngize ngizalwe bese umashi ubaba and go and move from KZN to Johannesburg because we grew up in Johannesburg. So all these things that were happening when I was still young, growing up, I had to make sure me being successful, it was a must.
Oh, no choice.
No.
You briefly mentioned that your abuser has since gone to pass away.
Yeah.
Was that a very convenient part of your healing process, or wamxolela and you've taken the active steps to heal?
I did forgive him when he was still alive, Shem. I did forgive him. He was actually even part of my payment every month. And he was very rich. I don't know. I think even with when he was abusing us, it's because he had the powers, and he definitely had the powers. Ngoba kwakumuntu noma ngathiwa siyahamba somreporter ayibo samreporter uzobona icala selingekho. It was something of that nature. And I had to make sure ukuthi for me to grow and for me to heal, ngoba sometimes asikwazi ukuphumelela entweni ngoba sibe sibambe izinto ezenziwa abantu kuthina. So I told myself ukuthi, you know what, it happened, and for the fact that it happened to me, it made me who I am. Chances are if ngakhula kuthebelele ngabe angikwazi ukusebenza kanzima, ngabe anginazo lezi zinto enginazo manje, ngabe angikho la ngikhona. So in a way I had to thank him and them that actually ningenze lo muntu enguye manje ngoba nginenkani ke mina nginenkani ukuthi into mangiyifuna ngizoyithola and ngizoyithola. So I had to forgive him. I forgave him. Before he passed away, every month he would get a certain amount of money from me because ngangimbonisa ngoba he got to the point ukuthi asuke from le to down. So he didn't have anything anymore. Yes. And it was so sad. It is really, really sad because as much as umuntu angakwenza into embi but awumfisela ukuthi kube khona into embi yenzeka kuye. So definitely I forgave him and I healed. I did heal. I did, even though I can still say I'm still healing even now, because I realized,
is a lifelong journey.
Yes, I realized when it comes to men, it would definitely be a journey for me. It's a process.
Yeah.
And nginalento leyo ukuthi ngesifebe kwamina. So we're actually having the conversation ukuthi mhlawumbe ngisazokhula at some point ukuthi ngibe nothando and believe in men, because at the moment no. At the moment I have this thing of if a man can do it, I can also do it.
Ngizobuya kwa men. Let's stick to the talent for now. Let's stick to the talent for now. You're also an Ifalaki.
I was an Ifalaki, yes.
And how did you enjoy that role?
It was amazing. It was amazing, and I was still busy with music at that point. And I liked the fact that they respected me so much, because I remember what is this, Northwest? So by being busy because Baba understand the same schedule Sam. By being busy and I would shoot in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'm living and doing my job and my gigs, and it was so great. That's when I was exposed to my bosses, Siskukuzuma, Notuli, Stained Glass family. And I definitely believe that that's where they saw potential in me. And besides, I know that they saw it before then, because at some point I was supposed to be part of a hostel.
I get you, yeah.
A hostel, but then at that point I don't know why I couldn't be part of it. I think it was because I was music.
Okay.
So I was definitely like it was a mind-blowing experience, and okay in long-term productions. Even though I was a call actor, but at some point I would ask to go around and see how other people are doing things and learn because that's how we grow as people. Would
you say was that your first acting gig?
I would definitely say that was my first acting gig.
Per call.
It was a lot. No.
Especially dramas and telenovelas. We can't hide the fact that there are actors who collect funds.
True, that is
true. You know, so that's why I'm curious. In that particular production company,
no, Shem's right. They definitely it was enough. It was enough, especially for someone who's very new. Even now, since I'm on Durban Gen, it is definitely more than enough. Yes.
Durban Gen, you have to learn a lot of things about medicine, medical terms. A research element of your job now, in Zemane, I can only imagine. And not
all the time.
But
all the time. Like all the time. I was a straight A learner, and I did physical science and maths because in grade 9 I got sponsored by Impala for young scientists.
Okay.
So they used to pay my fees when I was in high school.
Okay.
Until when I realized I'm an artist.
I'm a creative.
Yes, I'm a creative. Yes, so I couldn't do medicine. I remember on TV. They're like, "Hey, when I started about doctor, scientist, things guys, I created music because I was in the school, choir. So remember those little things. As maybe at some point I'll definitely be an artist.
So you've merged the two worlds, I guess, music and creativity and medicine, because ladies, such yes, how do you respond then to about maybe Twitter Betty? We'll tell 10 mil when don't job ngawo kanti u5 mil usho umbulele lo muntu u10 mil is an overdose.
Unfortunately, I've never made that mistake because I do my research. I make sure that I do my research. Even pronouncing amagama, you must pronounce them well. Uthola ukuthi igama lakho kanti isibongo somuntu, so you understand ukuthi that is so offending if uzo pronounce isibongo somuntu wrong. I do a lot of research. I mean, I respect my work, I respect my craft, so angifuna ukubonakala ko Twitter sekuthiwa ukhulume wrong. So definitely I had to merge between the real world, the medicine that was deep down in me that I couldn't do, and the creativity that is me.
You've then presented your brand though on Instagram as Ibinga. Are you being authentic? Because you're putting on a cosplay. Because in a small Dr. Mbalim Toto, oh, hot girl.
I give Binga, you mean?
Yeah. Okay, Pekai.
I can't go along showing Kanine Makaya. I'm a Binga. Was a down a movie and just show you a Bonabafaga might take in cakes. Abalfagi hila bafagi makeup dayo hambila yabona nje keeping manje I have a house eSkhawini, which was the house that I bought for my mother before she passed away. Nakhona futhi kusase emakhaya. So ngibhinga kuvuka noma namanje kungavuka nje ngigqoke lezi zinto zami ngikhumule ngishaye ingoma khona manje. I'm just, and there's nothing that I can do about it. I've accepted.
It's authentically you.
I've accept. Yes, sometimes we try to wear the weaves, and I want to imagine. I'm going to fucking zippo again. Into I cannot. I cannot. Namanje ngifake lokho ngoba kuncane shemi akulona ihile elikhulu ngoba manje ngabe sengikupdate. I'm a typical Zulu girl, as you can think. Ngiyathanda isintu. I love everything from ukugqoka isintu, from ukukhuluma isiZulu, ukuhlonipha njengomuntu, ukwazi abantu, ubuntu nje. I love all of that. I love emakhaya. I love the environment as emakhaya. That's why I'm actually planning to build emakhaya instead of putting ngakhe edrobheni. No. Ngifuna indlu esithabathaba esemakhaya. Ngibona inkomo zami lapha. Ngibona understand stairs. Ngibona inkomo zami lapha, ngibona imbuzi zami. I love that. That is the lifestyle, and I like the fact that most of the people, they're going back to that. because that is who we are. As much as we've been colonized and sashintsha izinto sesifuna ama-weave, sesifuna ama-eyelashes, sesifuna, but I like the fact that we always remember where we come from, which is abantu isintu, and that is who I am.
Ngiyabuyela la. Uthe wena unenkani ayikho into eyenziwe indoda ongakwazi ukuyenza. Nakho manje uyasho ukuthi ufuna ukuzakhela umuzi. Amadoda azokushada kanjani ke?
And akusona oqala umuzi ngizobe ngiwakha futhi. So umuntu hayibo umane inkinga phela kuyona inkinga yami leyo. Angeke futhi into engiyazi ngenze ngishada indoda weak. That's a problem. I would never marry a man who feel like he mhlambe ngiyam overpower. That is not my man.
So fana benezakhe na izinto.
Definitely.
So there are aspects of my life that I will never reveal. That are between myself, my family.
On the third day. that one, yeah.
Like Christ himself.
What was that about?
I don't even know.
I don't know. A fancy restaurant in a beautiful place in South Africa. And he left you with
love them. Roots, babe. He's not circumcised. I mean, not just from Mobafundis and all of that. I mean, I heard the audible voice of God.
It wasn't a decision.
It wasn't a decision.